Hello guys and welcome back. Now we have the new eFootball 2023. I said new because, well, it's the new title. The game is pretty much the same. But nevertheless, we are going to do the reviews of the premium packs that we have now. We have premium packs of Milan, as you see it from the screen. The next stop is going to be premium pack of Inter. And the last is going to be Club America. So let's go with the Milan. So from the players that you see already is the first team mostly of Milan, and we are going to start with the obvious choice, Goalkeeper. Maignan is good starting point. You need to allocate points for his quick counter and long ball counter. Those are the two play styles that I recommend to play. You can watch my tutorials on the formations, that is also on the channel, so search there. Good starting point for him, and also the tutorial how to develop the players. But Maignan is excellent starting point with 82 reflexes, 77 goalkeeping awareness, so that is how the goalkeeper should start. He also has unwavering form, so that means when he is below C form, he is constantly going to be in neutral. Possibly sometimes he's going to be downwards arrow, but that is that. The only thing that is going to stop him from being in form constantly. The next stop is Tio Hernandez. I have the regular Tio Hernandez, and this guy is much better. And also I have a tutorial about the finishing fullbacks, how to develop them and everything. So I will invest my allocating points on him to have the good defensive awareness, and you look at this, 30 levels, he can go 29 levels above. You need to allocate 1 more point to quick counter, 2 more points to long ball counter, then you are set with him. So good speed, good acceleration, good stamina, everything excellent. So dribbling for him. The only thing that you need a little bit of investing is defense and low pass. That is a must for him. The next stop is Sanjo Tonali. I have also the regular one, the featured one, but I think I'm going to stick with this man because there is 1 point to allocate for the quick counter, 4 points to long ball counter. You need to invest a little bit of speed for him. Defense, if you want to have him as a defensive fullback, because he's our anchor man, so he is positioned backline, so probably investing more on defense and a little bit of ball control, dribbling and tight possession, so he can hold that ball longer in his feet when the opposition is attacking him. Low pass and lofted pass is the things that you need to increase on him and create him to be next Pirlo. Tutorial is going to be during this weekend about how to develop defensive midfielders in this game. Zlatan. What can we say about Zlatan? Zlatan is, well, the name speaks for itself. He has good finishing, good starting point finishing, kicking power is excellent. He's slow, but he's your target man. He doesn't need to be moved around, so he's basically good with the position of 3 strikers or 1 striker, 2 wingers, or 2 strikers. So he's your finisher guy. He's there for you to drop the ball with him down to pace your attacker, or to hit him in the box with the corners or everything else. So yeah, you need to allocate points on the finishing for him. The offensive awareness is a good thing as well. A little bit on dribbling, so he can have that good skill set of the ball. Already pass is excellent for him. Even though he's a striker, he has 72 pass. That's a good starting point. The only downside is that he is slow, and then you need to also invest a little bit more on the long ball counter to invest there. But I would play him as a long ball counter. I would play him only as a quick counter, and that's it. No other things is necessary for him. Olivier Giroux is, I think, still a super sub. Yeah, he is a super sub. Same principle applies for him as for the Ibrahimovic. The only difference is He has good starting point for the long ball counter, so you need to allocate 4 points there for him. Everything else is the exactly same copy, so that is how you do the Giroux. Kalulu, sorry, on the other hand, is center back, and he is destroyer. Good starting point for the positions, playstyles, so you can invest a little bit there. The next thing is for him to invest is defense. Speed and acceleration is already great starting point, so 20 levels you can increase on him. Excellent bargain center defender. Rafael, I think he still has super sub. Excellent things. What do you need to increase on him is a little bit of passing, so if you want to cross the balls and everything like that. A little bit of finishing, kicking power. Already good starting point with the speed, so I wouldn't go over above 87 on the speed and 85 on the acceleration. 4 points to long ball counter, that is a good thing. Everything else I would invest in ball control, dribbling and tight possession, so he can be Neymar-esque type of player. So that is how you go with him. He is on D form, but and he is standard form, so you only need to take him when he is in form. So that is when you play him. Tomori is build-up player, and as every build-up player, you need to increase a little bit of low pass and lofted pass. I speak about it in tutorials on the center defenders. You need to increase defensive awareness on him, speed and acceleration, a little bit increase, so he can get caught up with the attackers, especially with the new mechanic that they wrote about, that speed of defenders is going to be connected with defensive awareness and acceleration. That is how the calculation of the speed when it comes to the center defenders is going to be calculated. Also for the fullbacks as well. So you need to have increased defensive awareness and speed and acceleration in this installment of the game. When they change it, we'll speak about it. But right now, that is what you need to go for. Again, 4 points to allocate for the quick counter, sorry, for the long ball counter, and 1 for the quick counter. That's a good thing. A little bit of everything. Next up, Venase. He is also a good defensive midfielder. He's more of orchestrator than anchorman, so you need to increase a little bit of low pass on him, lofted pass, ball control, tight dribbling, and possession. If you want to him be a little more defensive than increase on defense, I will personally do it because I like my defensive midfielders to be robust and strong with defense. He already has decent acceleration, a little bit of working on the space, but everything else, good starting points for him. Play style is excellent as well, so I would choose him also. His form is standard, so when he's in form, he will play for you excellent. When he's not, that's, on the other hand, Konami. Thing. Calabria, offensive fullback. Defensive awareness is a must, a little bit of speed on him, acceleration as well. 3 points allocate on the long ball counter, 1 allocate for the quick counter. Because he's offensive fullback, and he needs to have a little bit good dribbling and tight possession. Needs to be above 70 for them. Low pass and lofted pass is good starting point. Increase to 75, 77, something like that. But everything else allocate for defensive, because especially defensive awareness, as I thought previously. And last but not least, Ibrahim Diaz. He is excellent. He is creative playmaker. As a creative playmaker, you need to have on him low pass, lofted pass increased. Speed and acceleration is already decent. I would increase a little bit more speed, but everything else I would try to allocate in pass, ball control, tight possession, because he needs to be that kind of player. 4 points you need to allocate for a long ball counter. So sorry, 5, sadly. But you can do with 80. He's not going to get 86 on the low ball counter. He's not going to get that boost, but nevertheless the whole team is going to get the boost, so it's going to catch up with him as well. So that's it when it comes to the Milan players and reviews. So that was the review of Milan squad. Like, share, subscribe. See you on the Twitch when I'm going live as well, from Monday, Thursday and Friday. And see you in the next video. Bye bye guys.